Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome to my channel, Offshore Topics. Hope your new year started better than mine. I panicked with 30 seconds on the clock, yelled for my roommates to grab drinks, and unenthusiastically screamed Happy New Year before heading back to my room to binge watch Naruto Shippuden. But hey, here we are now. The past year went by pretty fast, and honestly, I'm super grateful for it. Without the past year, I wouldn't be writing this script or editing this video, and you guys wouldn't be hearing my beautiful, nasally voice. And I know the video just started, but thank you for clicking on this video. I'm sure the YouTube algo is reaching the right audience and the right stimming folks. Shout out all my nerds and geeks as well. So I wanted to start off my first video as kind of an introduction to the channel. What I plan on doing, some goals I want to achieve with this channel in this year, along with some other tidbits about myself. So Offshore. Pretty cool name, right?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Offshore felt right to me because it represents something close to my nickname. What is my nickname? Well, to be honest, that's another thing. I have a bit of a small following from another project that's under my nickname, and while I'm just starting this, I don't want to have the two clash with each other.
Oh,
For now. I feel like over time when I upload and give more context to my life and people start putting two and two together, maybe, I don't really know, that they'll figure it out. You know, if we hit 100,000, let's just say 100,000 accumulated views, then I'll give away who I am. It might be a while, but it'll be fun to see who you guys think I am, or if there's one person that I know IRL and puts my whole government in the comments. So, we'll see what comes first. So, I wanted to create Offshore to be a place for myself to really express myself in a multitude of different ways. Whether it be my own spiritual lessons and philosophies through life, or to tell you why Hatsune Miku Project Diva is the best game ever, hands down. Literally, best rhythm game. There's nothing that can beat it. Rhythm Heaven is a close fucking second, but oh my god. Good music? Anime girls? Oh! I feel like all my life I've been taking in lesson after lesson and being able to push through a ton of barriers in my life to get where I am now. And I finally feel ready to express my brain rot to the internet. Unhingedly, of course. And hopefully I can help and give entertainment to you out there as well. And maybe make some money on the side too, because like literally, like how the hell are people making money on this? I don't understand. They're literally doing whatever they want. They're copying and pasting videos and making money from it. They're putting AI videos on the internet and people are watching it and making tons of money. Why? Where's the art? The enthusiasm? This is not cinema. Making a YouTube channel has always been a dream of mine, just like any other pubescent man-child with a crippling dopamine addiction. Of course, it started with gaming, but I really don't have the energy to scream into a microphone at 1 a.m. from looking at Five Nights at Freddy's fanfiction.
was that the bite of 87?
And I'm not the drama type either. I do love sipping the tea, but unfortunately I won't be spilling it. But do tell me how your guys' New Year's went, and what your resolutions are. I love to read them. The one thing that I did find very attractive on YouTube was long-form commentary content about niche topics, video games, and advice. I always love hearing new perspectives on certain things I'm going through, see someone else's perspective, or have someone yap my ear off about cool, fun shit. And that's what I want this channel to be, a place for me to express cool, fun shit. I know I had said I wanted to talk about spirituality and philosophy as well, but I believe I have a perspective that can handle even Gen Z. I'm a 98 baby, so I know my skibbity from my gyat. That, dear God, oh, like I wrote that and like, I don't know, like it felt relatable, but also that, it's very cringe. Dear Lord, please don't subscribe. Please don't do that. So yeah, that's basically my plan for this channel to some capacity. I feel like I've dreamt for too long. I've kept overthinking on how I should start, how do I go about this, what equipment I need, etc., for years now. And I've had no movement at all. And before, for example, I've made some resolutions to make and release music throughout 2024, and within that year, I released only 2 songs of the resolution of 12 within the year. I have the same goal for this year of publishing 12 tracks into the world, but I feel like I need another outlet to express myself, and honestly, playing video games and talking about stuff I like sounds cool as hell to do. I think the biggest reason why I haven't gone after my goals is just fear. Fear of failure, fear of being judged, fear of abandonment, you name it. I want to do something I'm passionate about and feel like I'm doing something, like I'm contributing to others or the world in some way. But I'm so worried that my work won't be perceived well. And to be really honest with you, growing up poor, I've had a scarcity mindset when it comes to things. I'm not looking to be a millionaire for my creativity endeavors, but if I were able to quit my job, buy my grandma a house, and eat good food with good company, that's all I could ever ask for. I really want to express myself to the fullest capacity. Not to the point where I'm on Red Pill Reddit sucking off Andrew Tate, but I just want to show myself who I am. I've never felt like I had the chance to do so, and YouTube is one of those gold mines for true expression. I know I have some wild ideas, but they come from a place of love and passion, and I really do hope my words can create a change in some way. Change can be extremely terrifying. I haven't changed my underwear since last year, but this year it's going to be a complete overhaul of new underwear and socks. You don't want to know about the socks. But not too much change, because then I'll just migrate to being into degenerate and watch anime till 3 a.m. But for this year, I have a few goals. I feel like they're mindset goals for myself to implement into my life and really become the person that I truly want to be in this life. And the goals go as the following. 1. Stop giving a fuck about how people feel and express yourself. Respectfully. Have you ever had a coworker or mutual friend that you actually figured out, this dude is actually really annoying? There comes a time in one's life where you should be able to have control of your life and have boundaries for yourself, no matter how big or small. Or another example for my boys out there. Say there's a really cute girl out there and you really want to talk to her. You have every right to express yourself and speak your feelings to her. Of course, don't be an ignoramus and be disrespectful when you get rejected. There's no need to wallow in the idea of, oh, she doesn't like me. No one will ever like me. Oh no. Oh god, I'm gonna be alone forever. I'm gonna have to get a cat or a dog, and I'm gonna have dog, please. It is 2025. Leave the self-deprecation for the millennials. Off topic though, why is self-deprecating humor still a thing? Like, I get it can be funny and relatable at times, but when it becomes your whole entire shtick, your whole bit, that's cringe. That's dumb. Please seek therapy. 2. Living life without... Thank you, alarm. 2. Living life without corn. Fellas. And ladies too, I didn't forget about y'all, okay? I know y'all out there. I don't know if you watching this video, but I know I might have an audience for it, so I just want to make sure. I want to say this in the most clean way possible. The amount of time and energy used to watch corn could be used for literally anything else. I won't put you down for doing it because I'm going through the same thing, man. I'd rather just take my ass to sleep and actually get some rest and just get another episode of Naruto in before bed. But the habits we created when we were younger, for me at least, are starting to take a hold on our adult lives, and I believe we all deserve to live a happy, healthy life. 3. Focusing on one project at a time. I tend to come up with 100 ideas a minute. I explain them to my friends how cool the concept is, only for it to never see the light of day because I never do anything about it and get overwhelmed with the idea and how far I can actually take it. I love how creative I can be. Ideas come to me at the strangest times, especially at work. Really, I want to actually take time on my projects, set goals, and then move on instead of just piling up idea after idea. It's good to look back at all my ideas, and I definitely want to keep them in a jar somewhere. Actually, it's not a bad idea. Instead of having the idea somewhere random in my head for a week, I'll have jars of ideas that I can pull from every week or something and actually get shit done. But we'll see how that goes. My 4th mindset / goal, whatever, I don't even know how you're counting this. Taking action even when parameters within myself and the world around me aren't perfect. Another thing that has hindered me in my creativity and even my romantic and business prowess is trying to get everything right the first time around with little to no mistakes on the way. I kind of forget how the brain works when it comes to doing hard or unfamiliar things. For instance, yesterday, I had just got a power strip mount for my desk and it gave me all the tools I needed to assemble everything. It wasn't super confusing, but for some reason, something in my head was telling me that this was too hard. I should give up and do this another day. Literally, after a few minutes of figuring out how to place the brackets, I was going expert mode and holding a bolt in place while simultaneously tightening the nut. Overall, it really wasn't that hard to begin with. I just had to get my footing, just like this YouTube video. How am I doing? Any feedback would be great, honestly. Lastly, number 5. Be more sure and secure in myself and abilities. I feel like I get a ton of compliments about a ton of things I find mundane about myself. For instance, my handwriting. I personally think it's not the best, but it is legible. Or another thing, the music that I make. A little bit of background about myself. I live in a household where everyone is a creative. I feel like the creative baby in the group because I had started producing in 2020 and these guys have been doing it since they could walk. I mean, these guys are pumping out tunes just about every week and pushing themselves to do what they need to do to make ends meet and eat their cake too. And I'm still trying to see if my songs are even good enough to upload. Everyone in the house loves what I'm making, but I think I could be comparing myself not only to them, but other creatives out there. I think we all have potential to really be the best version of ourselves and really go beyond our imagination if we just believe. So, all these goals I made for myself are mindsets I like to implement this year. I believe having the mindset in place instead of just making X amount will really push me to further heights and get to the bidet toilet of my dreams. Literally, the day that I buy a bidet will be the day I know I made it in life. Maybe quitting my job, but it's just a close second. Not really, not really. I really want a bidet toilet. But I do have one number goal for myself to achieve, and that's to publish 150 creative projects this year. So that could be songs, YouTube videos, ads, anything with my creative spin on it. What I'm not counting is regular posts on Instagram or on X. I want to make and publish 150 things that took effort and time to actually make and feel honored and happy to release into the world. And with the mindsets that I have set up for myself this year, I think I'm more than capable of achieving it. So yeah, thanks for listening to me rant and watching whatever gameplay I had in the background for this. I honestly am still unsure how this whole thing is all going to play out, but I'm excited to see how it turns out. I believe I can really do it. Let me know how you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and if this video helped you in any way, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, this has been Offshore Topics.